Salamat sa inyong comment. I've actually been receiving a lot of comments about the budget of the Office of the Vice President. Totoo naman, hindi po zero ang 600 to 800 million. At totoo nga, from our perspective, 600 to 800 million is a lot of money. So paano ko pwedeng sabihin na halos walang budget ang OVP? Well, it's all a matter of perspective. Specifically, the perspective of how much is the OVP's budget compared to the budgets of other government offices. This document behind me is a copy of the General Appropriations Bill, aka the National Budget, that was proposed in 2020. From here pa lang, we can see that the minimum budget that is needed to maintain a government agency seems to be in the billions. Yung pinakamababang figure na nakikita ko dito ay ang Department of Energy at 1.4 billion. The Department of Budget and Management is 2.2 billion. This is not even mentioning that the Office of the President is 8.2 billion. So of course, we can kind of understand why the Office of the President has a lot of budget because there are a lot of task forces under the Office of the President naman. So, fine. But you can see here that it appears to be the minimum budget for any government agency is 1 billion at least. Compared to that, the OVP only has 700 million. In fact, there are members of the Senate who even recognize na bitin talaga ang budget na binibigay sa OVP. This article by CNN dated September 21 of this year discusses how the OVP was requesting a 750 million peso budget. The budget that was allocated to her was 715 million. In her budget request, VP Leni even said that the Office of the Vice President had learned to work with fewer resources and they were willing to give up some because they understood that that money could go to other departments that could help with the COVID-19 epidemic. But lawmakers themselves said that bitin ang 1 billion. They even said, give her more money because, as the Commission on Audit has reported, she definitely knows how to use it well and for the benefit of the Filipino people. All this to say that yes, the OVP does not have zero budget, but they do have an extremely small budget compared to other government agencies. A fact that our legislature recognizes. But even with that ridiculously small comparative budget, VP Leni has managed to do a lot of work thanks to her Angat Buhay initiative. Yes, work that requires private sponsorships and the support of private citizens, but work for the Filipino people nonetheless. Marami na po natulungan ng Angat Buhay initiative and I hope to do more content about it in the future. But for now, let me just end by saying, bitin talaga ang 600 to 800 million for a government office. Bitin talaga pag tinignan mo talaga yung numbers. And yet, even with that bitin budget, OVP has done a lot. Imagine what she could do for the Philippines if she were president. Yun lang! Peace!